10 years ago, Manitoba was not well known to immigrants and skilled workers and entrepreneurs. Most immigrants knew about Vancouver, Toronto, Montreal, but they weren't aware that a province like Manitoba had a very successful growing economy and an excellent job market. We are now an internationally recognized player in the immigration area. People want to come here. Our job now is to deliver services to newcomers because we all recognize there are significant challenges for newcomers to any part of Canada.
Because again, the decisions that you make in terms of your career goals will affect them.
Newcomers are first connected with an agency called Manitoba Start in Winnipeg, or one of several service hubs that we have throughout the province in places like Brandon and Winkler and Steinbach. In these places, they get connected to the right services for them. We'll hook them up with an employment counselor that will start the employment readiness process to help bridge them to an employment opportunity. Manitoba Start will also connect you with our language assessment, WellArc. Here you'll get a professional language assessment that will help you decide if language training is important for you to achieve your career goals. Another important service is our orientation program called Entry that we will sign them up for. This will introduce them to all aspects of living and working in the province of Manitoba. All the essential information that a newcomer needs they can get in their first 4 weeks after arriving.
We know how precious time is when you are just starting in a new land, in a new city. So we want to make sure that they have the right source of information, the right types of programs that will enable them to hit the ground running. No, that's not correct.
What do we call the internet? What's another word for the internet?
English is still very important. If your English is not very good, probably it's hard to get a suitable job. For newcomer, they can take language training course absolutely free, and the course I took at Red River College, English for technical purpose. That one I think is very good for people who want to continue their professional job in Winnipeg. And if you want to study English in your spare time, you can take evening classes.
You're going to work with your partner. All right. How much education? University. College.
We want the immigrant to be working on a plan for employment success before they arrive in the province. For immigrants who live in one of the countries where a CIIP field office exists, this is an opportunity for some one-on-one direct interaction with somebody who can help them individualize their plan.
The CIIP already contacted me 2 months before my visa was released, and that seminar really a great help for me. They advise us to give all my credentials, send all the applications, and when I get here, they are all amazed and they are telling, oh, you are a planner and you are far step away from others.
I was a physician in India and I did my post-graduation in community medicine as well. I had the idea of diverting my career path in a way that my previous education also supports. Health information management was the one I chose. Maybe it takes me like right from beginning, I have to start right from beginning, but I don't mind that because I know it is going to suit my situation at present.
When they're doing their maps, my action plans, they get a referral to the college if they're interested in pursuing post-secondary education. From there, there's one-on-one contact with that advisor. People can ask whatever questions they want. When they arrive, they can drop in, see our advisor, and from there we either work with them or refer them on to other organizations that can assist them.
Because I'm not a quitter. I want to prove to myself that I can do this.
Of course, that you can do it.
Yes.
Tell us about a more difficult problem you had to solve.
One of the best things that we have for students is the opportunity to have mock interviews with real employers. It's again a safe environment where they can practice, where they can get constructive feedback on how to improve their interview skills.
And you're doing really wonderful work. And we can tell you're very humble.
Whenever an employer is looking to fill a position, they look for skill sets that an individual would have. They may be voids, but there are resources in place where those voids can be met. Manitoba talked about essentials. The agencies that we have absolutely wonderful programs. Take advantage of those programs. Follow up on potential opportunities that you might have. See the world of volunteerism, and many times it leads to jobs.
How do you coordinate all that?
The reality is that the new beginning is always a challenge for any person who is coming to a new city. People have huge potential and huge opportunities to grow their careers in their new country, but it's not going to happen from day to night. And we prepare them and work with them alongside to fulfill their goals and aspirations. So that to me is really a marvelous opportunity.